This is Mambing. Welcome to my class. I know that you are eager to learn new things, and I am here to guide you.
Can you see cell by your naked eye? Microscope is an instrument being used to see tiny objects which cannot be seen by our naked eye. Living things are made up of cells. From the inventions of magnifying instruments such as the microscope, we can see the varieties of small living creatures and their components. We also distinguish the organisms based on the structural differences in the number of cells that they have. At the end of this lesson, the students will be able to identify the parts of the animal and the plant cell, describe the function of each cell part, and compare and contrast plant and animal cell. Are you ready? Let us begin! This is an animal cell, and the tiny structures that we see here are the organelles. Cytoplasm is a jelly-like structure where the cell's contents, such as organelles, are embedded. And this is the plant cell. It also contains organelles. This is the cell wall, a stiff outer layer that surrounds a plant cell, protects it, and gives shape. Cell membrane or plasma membrane is a protective layer surrounding the cell that controls what enters and leaves the cell. Both plant and animal have this. Nucleus is the control center of the cell that directs the cell's activities. At the center of the nucleus is what we call the nucleolus. Vacuoles are storage areas in cells, and they may store water, food, or waste products. It also helps maintain water balance in plant cells. In animal cells, vacuoles are small. As you enter the cytoplasm, you might bump into a sausage-shaped bodies called mitochondria, commonly called the powerhouses of the cell. They turn the chemicals from food into energy that the cells can use. A structure called lysosome contains chemicals that digest, waste, and worn out or damaged cell parts. When a cell dies, chemicals in the lysosomes act to quickly break down the cell. But in a healthy cell, the membrane around the lysosome keeps it from breaking down the cell itself. Cells of the plant do not have lysosome. Endoplasmic reticulum or ER is located near the nucleus. It has two kinds, rough ER and smooth ER. Rough ER has ribosomes attached, while the smooth ER without ribosomes attached. Ribosomes are tiny particles that serve as protein factories found in the cytoplasm and on the endoplasmic reticulum. In a manufacturing business, products are packaged and moved to a loading center to be carried away. Structures called Golgi bodies are the packaging and releasing centers of the cell. Chloroplasts are organelles found only in plant cells, in which sugar is made during photosynthesis. It contains the green pigment called chlorophyll, which absorbs energy from the sun to make plants food. Centrioles are only found in animal cells. They have a role in cell reproduction, which you will take up in the higher grade levels. Did you know that? The sperm is the smallest cell in the human biology, but also one of the most complex. The egg cell is the largest cell and similarly intricate. In humans, as many as 100 billion cells die in each adult each day and are replaced by other cells. Indeed, the mass of cells we lose each year through normal cell death is close to our entire body weight. Let us summarize. Cells or cell is a basic unit of life. Why basic unit? Because there will be no living things without the cell, and all living things come from cell. Organelles are microscopic organ-like structures inside the cell such as Golgi bodies, lysosome, mitochondria, etc. These are structures in plant and animal cell that perform specific functions. Here are the parts of the cell, its function, and the person, material, or place with similar function. Cell wall provides support and protection. Cell wall is the same with soldiers who are protecting us. Cell membrane regulates material entering and leaving the cell. This is the same with the guard in the mall's entrance and exit. Cytoplasm contains organelles, or this is the site of cell activity. The same with the function hall. Lysosome break down and recycle material. This is also known as the suicide bag. The same with garbage collector. Nucleus, controller. The same with commander. Mitochondria or mitochondrion gives energy or the powerhouse of the cell. It is the same with the generator. Vacuole. This is the storage of fluids and nutrients. This is also the storage tank of the cell. It is the same with the food storage or water tank. Golgi bodies or Golgi apparatus package materials for storage or transport. This is the same with the package counter or delivery truck. Smooth ER without ribosomes attached. It is the same with the smooth pathway. Rough ER with ribosomes attached. The same with rough pathway. Ribosome, site of protein synthesis. This is the same with a conveyor. Centrioles. This can only be found in animal cell. This is responsible for cell division. These are the same with magnets opposite each other. Chloroplast. This is the food manufacturer or perform photosynthesis. This is like a kitchen. Plants and animal cells share common similarities and differences. Plant cells have cell walls and chloroplast that are not found in the cells of an animal. The cell wall is made of a stiff material that forms the outermost part of the plant cell, and it gives shape and protection to them. As you recall, plants make their own food. Chloroplasts are important structure in plant cells because it is where food is made. It contains the green pigment called chlorophyll, which absorbs energy from the sun to make plants food. Vacuoles are both present in plant and animal cells. In plant cells, they occupy more than half of the cell space, and it plays a role in storing nutrients and increasing cell size. Some plant vacuoles contain toxic substances. Vacuoles also store water to provide support for plants to stand upright and to maintain its rigidity. Animal cells have smaller vacuoles called vesicles. They serve as storage of food and water and also function in the excretion of waste material. Lysosomes and centrioles are not present in the plant cells. Centrioles have a role in cell reproduction, which you will take up in higher grade levels.
That's all for today, class. Thank you for listening. Bye. See you next time.